No, it's not. Oh, there it is. There it is. It's suddenly working. Okay, so the mic is now working. Ah, you know what? I should put something on the screen like technical difficulties. So yeah, let me just like boom. There we go. And properties. All right, pro level strat. Technology, man. Technology just drives me crazy. So give me a second. We will actually have some Space Church music. So the stream title is a lie. Let's just make that like in the chat. Oh, look at that. Space Church is now. Let me go ahead and wrap around to the dust, which is where we like to start. And I think I can get rid of my technical difficulties text. So let me just make that say something else like stream starting soon, which is true. Technology. Actually, we just get rid of that altogether. Oh, we don't need the frame. We don't need the frame, so we just roll like this. Warning, please check the video resolution. The current resolution is da-da-da, which is not optimal. Yes, I know, because that's my desktop resolution, and literally no one else in the universe has it. And that was the wrong chat to type that in, because that was the Twitch chat. I should put that over here. At least OBS works. Man, I hope nobody's sitting in the chat for that other stream. I should open that up and make sure that people aren't just sitting there waiting for me to come back to that stream, because I don't think it's possible. From the way YouTube works, if this was Twitch, it would have been seamless. Let me open this up here. I should just delete this or something, shouldn't I? I swear, man, I love technology, but at the same time, technology is super duper annoying. I got a ton of books here. I wanted to flip through this Wolverine thing first, because I think that might be kind of cool. I'm not really excited about the new Wolverine book, but yeah, I do like Wolverines, so, you know, I gotta go check that out. Gotta check that out. Let's see, set that other one to unlisted, that way it doesn't show up, but I still get the stat boost. Close this. Okay, we are now actually ready to do the thing we do on Wednesdays. Sure, it took a little bit of work, it took a little bit of doing, but we're doing it. So should I look at Wolverine before or after other stuff? Let's look at it before. And this will kind of help set the tone for the rest of this stuff. So Wolverine, through the years, free, which is kind of cool. Welcome back, Ninja Weasel. Sadly, I can't click on your chat and like throw it on the screen like I could with StreamYard. I don't know why that technology just does not want to work for me, but it sure don't. It sure don't. First issue preview. Benjamin Percy, Adam Kubert, and Victor Bogdanovic. I remember Bogdanovic, he did some of the issues of Silencer, didn't he? Some of the good-looking ones? Like before, wasn't he before Patrick Zurcher took over? The art over here certainly does look pretty good. Or was Bogdanovic the... Remember the Weapon X guy that I liked? At this point, I don't remember. Oh. That was in, huh? Oh, gosh, that's right. They got that weird polyandrous relationship thing going on. It's just like, why? Oh yeah, Ninja Weasel. Did you hear? Did you hear about that stuff after the latest X-Men reboot? Like exactly what's going on with Scott, Jean, and Wolverine? It's really messed up. Let's wait for a response now. He's not responding. Oh, there it is. Oh man, yeah. So they've got like a poly threesome thing going on. Instead of Scott and Wolverine trying to kill each other for Jean, they're just all like in a big, thing you can't say on YouTube without getting demonetized. Not that I'm monetized, but I could be. I could be. Maybe one day. I think it kind of ruins the character of Wolverine. I don't think he's really much of a sharer. I kind of like this. Like, that's really building some hype. But in the case of Adam Kubert, it's probably true. He is definitely an artist who, if you want to start naming, like, top-level dudes, like the Kuberts, that's, yeah, weird. Oh, yeah! But I thought all the mutants were living on the mutant island now, so why is Omega Red, like, here getting killed by Wolverine? Ha! Please excuse the inhospitable reception, Omega Red. You are, of course, welcome here in Krakoa. Really? You're gonna let a genocidal maniac that eats other mutants into your mutant island? This is gonna go badly for everybody. It's bad enough you have one genocidal maniac. How many genocidal maniacs do they have? Because isn't Sebastian Shaw hanging out with them on this stupid island now? It's ridiculous. All the X-Men villains are now just X-Men. Oh, I love the cover gallery that's back here. Hey, I've got the reprint of that book. I don't think I have the original, though. Before Wolverine, there was Weapon X. Hey, Fatal Attractions. That's pretty dope. Meh. Yeah! That was, New Avengers when it first started was pretty good. I am so over old man whatever at this point. Also kind of over all of this. That's not actually Wolverine. That's his daughter, clone, whatever thing. Hey, where's the P.F. Chang uniform, buddy? You need the P.F. Chang outfit. Of course you're not going to show it. Well, that's okay. We have the full power of the internet. We can all remember Wolverine in his P.F. Chang costume. Assuming the internet works with me here. I said images. Hello? No? Really? You just showed me images of P.F. Chang's. That's absolutely not helpful, internet. Also, to get those, I had to go all the way to, like, no restrictions. So, apparently P.F. Chang's counts as adult content or explicit or something. I'm not sure what's up with that. Oh, now it's showing up on strict. I don't understand. Wolverine, black and red. Is that going to give me the costume I want? No. Although that's Wolverine as a Red Lantern. Sort of. This is terrible, but I'm going to show it anyway. Like the lantern symbol is not even like integrated into the costume like it should be. It needs to be like, angled a little bit, and then that would have looked really dope. But that's neither here nor there. Let me, flip back to the book. Wait. No, I hear my audio. Let me mute the music and listen to myself for a second. Yeah, dude, I hear myself when I do a sound check. So, maybe YouTube is screwing up, but... Oh, okay, okay. You had me worried, man. Super, ultra, omega, paranoid right now. Alright, I'm trying to find this stupid... What do I need to look for? Return of Wolverine? Return of Wolverine? You know the picture I want, Internet. Just give me the picture. They have scrubbed this off the Internet. That's the only possibility. Wolverine with hot claws. Let's try that. Wolverine, hot claws. It's amazing how buried in the search results this is. Wolverine 2019? I can't believe I can't find this. I'd have better luck just looking for this thing on Twitter. Didn't Rice post this up? Yeah, we are down the rabbit hole, and you know what? We're gonna keep digging. We're not giving up. We are not giving up. Oh god, Twitter randomly reverted to light mode. Ah, my eyes. It was totally Rice, wasn't it? Is it real Rice Kun? Yeah. He is from Mexico, I think. And oh my, that I can't show that on stream. Yeah, that's funny because I was just referencing that earlier today with somebody else. That's funny that I see that. He's a weird guy. Out today, Wolverine number 1. Oh, maybe it was down off of Victor Bogdanovich's tweet? Nope. I'm never finding this. I guess I'll show that, though, real quick. It's kind of cool. I don't like the mouth, though. I think the mouth is wrong. Maybe it wasn't Rice that posted this. Then who was? Oh, there it is! Found it! Oh, he replied. Somebody replied to him. That's what it was. Alright, let's show this. See? Wolverine, waiter at P.F. Chang's. For when you absolutely positively have to get your food out and already pre-cut up. There you go. There you go. This is what we have spent 5 minutes. 5 minutes of our lives waiting on me to Google search. Actually, DuckDuckGo search, because I try not to give Google all my information, just most of it. Hey, bro, go away, ad. Lupus Foundation being all, like, trying to sneak in a little ad right there. Mm-hmm. Don't think I didn't see that, buddy. I'm sure it's a worthwhile charity. They're soliciting, Brave tokens from me because I actually have Brave configured to just randomly throw ads in my Windows notification, and it gets me like nothing, but it's funny anyway. Oh, hey, while we're at it, looking at Twitter, while we're at it, let me flip back over to here. Let me make this bigger. Marvel's got big plans for Rogue. You'll get a hoot out of this. Maybe she'll save us from from a third Captain Marvel movie. LMAO. Thank you. At least you and 10, maybe 11 other people appreciated the joke. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here all week. Lordy. Alright, what else we got here? Onslaught of Amazing X books continues, so it's just like standard ad stuff. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright, cool. We're done looking at this, and Old Man Wolverine is kind of amazing. I know Old Man Wolverine's amazingly hardcore. Somehow I missed that chat. Alright, let's hit the 50-cent bin. There's actually one cool thing in here, and we're going to look at it third, which is the last of the 50-cent books. So first, I'm pretty sure I didn't have this... Thanks, Tape. Thanks for committing suicide off my desk. Pretty sure I didn't have this old Cyberforce, so I'm like, I'm going to have to get that. If for nothing else, I want to look at the art. Man, they really weren't kidding when people say, like, the Image guys just got, like, friends and relatives and random person they went to high school with to write their books. They really did, didn't they? But Mark Silvestri art is almost always worth looking at. He's got a great style. I don't know if I can call it quite iconic. It doesn't feel as iconic as like Jim Lee, when Jim Lee starts drawing the X-Men or Wildcats or something. But it's really good stuff. I mean, jeez, just look at this, man, with the pool balls here. That is great looking. That is a heck of a sense of motion right there. Oh, breaking the pool cue. Looks awesome. Oh man, I don't know what's up with that guy's neck. You want to talk about somebody being like a tuna neck or something, man? He's got it right there. Anyway, this Ninja Wizard, I don't know if you noticed, but the stream title is in fact a lie. Oh, he looks cool. He looks dope. I'm gonna have fun flipping through that and reading it. I already know. We'll just put that right there. And then this is issue 1. I actually got issue 2 cover B out of the 50-cent bin like before Christmas, and I saw issue 1. These three the 3 books I picked up were all actually right next to each other, so that was kind of convenient. I was like, oh, I'll pick that up. I think the Cyberforce caught my eye. Can I show this on YouTube? Like, this is a little too risque for YouTube these days. Everyone has to be completely covered up. I don't even remember what the issue was about. It was like evil politics or something, I think. Somebody was like scheming to steal her throne or something like that. I don't really remember. But she's looking pretty good. Oh, we got like a party on Earth, everybody. Party up! Whoop whoop! I think this is going to be fun to read. I'll at least be able to understand what happened in issue 2. Which I might even have done a review of that going, I am so confused, I don't know what's going on. Which makes for a terrible review, but, you know, you gotta get those videos out. If you don't have videos, there's nothing for people to watch. The last book I got out of the 50-cent bin, oh, bring this down, was this. And it was also the one I almost put back. I almost put this back. I'm like, I don't know, this cover's not doing it for me, this cover's not doing it for me. And then I flipped it open. And I just saw ridiculously detailed black and white art. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to look through this thing. Become the content. Yeah, content powers. Oh. Hey, Six. Speaking of content, I am going to be on a business trip next week from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to Thursday night. So there won't be a new comic book day stream next week. But don't worry, I've got so many videos. There's going to be something every day. Really? LOL is held? No. Show the LOL. Show the LOL to the whole world. Everyone must see the LOL. On the plus side, Six, you totally missed the technical difficulties. Because we had technical difficulties. Anyway, the cool thing about this book is not just like the really detailed interior black and white art. And here, and there won't be a lot of things. Yeah. But I held this up to a light when I got home. My shop man was like, oh, I think that's actually a signature. And I think he's right. If you look carefully, if you get the light just right, you can see that it's Sharpie. Yeah, you can see maybe like right there, the reflection between the ink and the cover is different, which means the ink is over top of the cover gloss. You can kind of see the texture of the strokes and stuff. That's actually a signature, and I got it for free. I like the mistake. Yeah, you're not the only one, man. StreamYard just kept cutting my mic out. It's the same thing that happened to me last time when I streamed on Periscope. So that's super cool. I got a signature from Paul. No, what is that? Is it Brad Caper? Let's look and see who worked on the book. I'm guessing Bradford. No. Must be Brent Dorian? I mean, it looks kind of like beard lapel. Or bear capole? Bledsoe? No. Production manager. Maybe it's Bradford? Anyway, I've got somebody's signature on the cover. I don't know who it is. Also, Aubrey is on the cover, and that was one of the inkers. So is it Bradford Aubrey? Is it signed backwards? The Aubrey is also Sharpie. I'm eyeballing it. I'm probably not angling it right for you to see. But if you look at it carefully, it's also Sharpie. I think I have two different people's signatures on here, because the Aubrey is in print and the other's cursive. You think that's the Brent guy? Brent Carpenter? Because that's definitely a P, and that's definitely a B, and that could be a T and a C joined together. Man, your lulls keep getting caught, and I have no idea why. That's not remotely offensive or anything, YouTube. Lol should just go right through. Come on Twitch, getting just the lol emoji is an absolutely great thing to see. It lets you know you're on the right path, or you're suffering a lot. You think it's Carpenter? Yeah, it must be. It must be. So there's two separate signatures on that. So that's pretty cool. I got out of the 50-cent bin. That's not the first signed book I've gotten either. I got 3 issues of Yi Sun Chi, which is about Admiral Yu. I'm sorry, Admiral Yi. There we go, brain. Who was the Korean admiral who basically beat the Japanese back in the 1600s. And I got those out of the 50-cent bin. They were all signed like to whoever, and then the artist. It's like, I don't know what happened where these things ended up in the 50-cent bin, but I'm taking them. Which is funny because I had already bought the hardback of that series, so I didn't even need them. But I'm like, signed, I'm getting it. I used to keep track of what books I had signed too, but I haven't done that in a while. All right, free stuff, which also includes Wolverine. Get out of here, go. But that's not the Wolverine that came out this week. This is the like advert to get you to buy the Wolverine. I didn't buy the Wolverine. It really doesn't interest me that much. The whole Krakoa thing is kind of dumb, I think. What do we got? We got apparently we got Deathstroke the Terminator killing everybody. Wait. Oh, is that his son? I forgot what his son's name is. Is it Jericho? Who knows what's going on, man? These old New Teen Titans stories, kind of predate my interest in comics, and I have not read a lot of them, so I'm not like super familiar with this stuff. It's all written by Marv Wolfman too. You're Deathstroke the Terminator. My father told me about you, and the Hive gave me powers like yours. You keep using your powers, and you'll kill yourself. Bum bum bum. Is this like from the same plot line as the Judas Contract? Because that really feels like that's in the Judas Contract. I'm very confused. Old new Teen Titans. Slade! I mean, it is old, but it's also the new Teen Titans, so... Got Vampirella, number 8. We'll just turn that sideways so you can take in the whole thing. I kind of like it. It's a nice little painting on the cover. I can't just flip this open randomly, because if I do, there's a non-zero chance that I will have to delete the stream. So I will open this over here. In the meantime, you can gaze upon the amazing Mary Jane, which we will definitely open up in a second, in a minute. In a thing, okay? Anything like really strikingly cool? Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, we might come back to that page. Jesus, how much nookie are you getting, Vampirella? Wait, she just, like, tried to kill him, and now they're smooching again? I don't even know what's going... Wait, maybe that's in the past and that's in the present? Who did she just murder? I don't even know who she just killed. Alright, well, that's one problem with the book, is it likes to jump around between the past and the present and the past, but, I think this is the best looking art this series has had. Is this, that other artist? Because last issue they had like 2 different artists. I would have to go grab another issue of this and compare the artists. But yeah, we've definitely really just went over to this other artist, and I like the art a lot better. Got the flying going on. Oh yeah. And then there was some like total vampire neck biting going on over here. Let me... Oh man. Look at that grumpy face. Nom 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 nom. Wow. This book is messed up, and I like it. I'm going like this. Like, I like one and I hate the next one. Like, that series is just kind of bouncing me back and forth, and I am totally getting whiplash. Vampire whiplash. Version... Oh, I gotta read this. You guys have been having a conversation. Hold on. Let me check all this. Let me check all this. I wish I was using StreamYard so I could put your chat up on the screen right here. The best I can do is like throw you in the frame. Let me do that. Boom! Now people can squint at it, but they're already watching on YouTube, so there's no point. See, the version of Slave from the Green Arrow CW show was awesome. I didn't watch... I haven't watched any of those CW shows, actually. If you watch that show, you should really be careful with these. She's mainly terrifying. Yes, she is. Some of the show was less than stellar, but I liked a fair bit of it. The answer is enough for everyone. That's how much... Anyway, Marvel, I'm loving this. I think it's like... It's actually a pretty fun Spider-Man book, even though Spider-Man's not even in it. Does that even make sense? Like, Spider-Man shows up for like 2 pages, and he's got that Parker luck. He's having a phone call with Mary Jane or something, because he's over here in New York, she's over here in LA making a movie, and they got this long-distance relationship thing going on. And he's screwing it up because he's Peter Parker, and that's what he does. Meanwhile, she is dealing with a movie where the Savage Six, not the Sinister Six, so you got the Vulture, the Rhino, I forget what that guy's name is, and that's not... I know who that is, but I'm blanking on his name. Then there's like the Tarantula and the Scorpion. Like, they're all just trying to wreck this movie. But here they are making the movie. You got Mysterio pretending he's a movie director, so he's masquerading as a movie director, playing himself in the movie. Mary Jane doing stuff, and they're making like a It's like Mysterio trying to redeem himself. The set has a bunch of like D-list villains hanging around as the crew because nobody else would work on the movie. It's actually a ton of fun. See, the Flash is pretty okay. Green Arrow's like 75%-ish. There was something about the Flash. Oh, don't they just like shove and... Okay, we're sidetracking to CW now. I think I watched part of one episode and they had like put people in prison, like the super prison. Only it's just like a room with no toilet, no nothing. So it's like, what, the villain just like poops in the corner or something for forever with no stimulation, no book, no TV, no radio, just 3 walls, a force field, and the poop corner. Like, come on, bro, that's inhumane. No wonder these people immediately commit crimes as soon as they leave, right? Right? Alright, anyway, this stuff is fun because Mysterio actually really seems to be like he's trying to make a movie, which is great because Mysterio's character, he was a stunt guy who did movies, and he figured out how to use stunt stuff to defeat Spider-Man. It's fantastic. That first issue was reprinted last year, probably when this was starting up, with like the first appearance of Mysterio, and Mysterio, and it was fantastic. Oh, there's the villains. That's Tarantula, and of course you recognize the Scorpion. This guy's got some stupid name. It's like Stegrex or something dumb. I don't remember, and I'm totally blanking on that guy, but I know who he is because I've seen him before. And oh, look out! The person with no powers is gonna fight dudes that can go one-on-one with Spider-Man. Okay, the Vulture going one-on-one with Spider-Man is kind of silly, but like the rest of these dudes have superpowers. I love this book. It's been fun. Every single issue has been fantastic. Oh, Mysterio must be using his holograms if that's the original X-Men showing up. I'm not going to look at any more of this because I'm going to spoil it for myself. Bane? Wrong comic book universe. We can pull up a picture of Bane, though. Let's do that. Let's see. Bane Comics. Boom! There's Bane! Let's see if we can find Sean Gordon Murphy's Bane. Sean Murphy. You just showed me pictures of Sean Murphy, not his Bane. Thanks. Thanks, Internet. You just show me every Sean Murphy that has ever been born. Well, there's a sketch of Bane, but that's not even his. That's somebody else's. Alright, well, we're just gonna go back over here to comic books. That experiment was a complete and utter failure. But Bane's a DC character. This is Marvel, bro. Dollar book. Whatever. That's kind of how I feel about that. But it was just $1. I'm not going to open it up. This, on the other hand... Avengers versus freaking Ultron. Oh, man. So this would have been sometime in the 70s. Probably not that long after... Actually, let me see who did the art. Who did the art? I know I'm not showing anything. I was like going to find a great page to open up to. But let's see who did the art. So Jim Shooter did the writing. Naturally, George Perez. All right. That explains why the art is on point. Oh, look at them Kirby dots crackling everywhere. Oh! I'm overwhelmed. I heard my voice. I gotta stop for a second. Please forgive me. Please. Forgive. Yes, he was. I really enjoyed James Spader's voice work as Ultron. My complaints about that movie have nothing to do with his choice, or his casting. he was spot on. And the whole spiel he gives when he first shows up and he's talking about like the puppets and stuff. That's so good! It's too bad that the rest of the movie doesn't quite live up to how good that stuff is. Great scenes with him, man. Great scenes. Hey! I only got one cover. I guess I need to go to AP and buy the others direct. Oh, and look, my brand new comic book has spine ticks. I swear, Antarctic Press. If you're gonna give me a nice, like, rugged cover stock, bro, give me one. Let's go see what's... Ninja, you want to go see what's censored in this? In Marvel Comics, no. In Marvel Comics, Ultron is created by Hank Pym. So Dr. Pym, I forget how it goes. Did he make Ultron and then he made the Vision after that? I think that's how it goes. It's been a long time since I've read that. Anyway, that's what kind of spirals Hank Pym's character down from being a Marvel A-lister to being a Marvel, like, C-lister is. He makes Ultron, he gets depressed, he has, like, a crisis, he accidentally hits his wife, and then every writer since then will never let him get over something that was written 40 years ago now. It's a shame. But no, that was one thing that made me mad about the movies, is Hank Pym did not make Ultron. It's like, no, Hank Pym made Ultron. That's fundamental to the character. Also, Jocasta, right there. But we'll move on. Alright. Oh, I kind of want to save this for last. But no, let's do it. There's one part I want to open right up to, because you, of all people, will appreciate the joke, Ninja Weasel. Right there, middle of the page on the left. I'm just going to leave that there for just a second. Fortunately, it's covered with a Dundee skull, so I can show it on YouTube. Now, of course, you might see the color coming through, and being a military guy, you might be familiar with the green weenie, as it were. So she's totally walking around with that because it is the only piece of clothing available. We'll just show this. I can show it because it's censored. Oh, you gotta love the censor. I couldn't show my uncensored ones on YouTube, but I can totally show this. It is okay. He's using his powers, the magical power whose name I cannot say on YouTube without getting banned. So you can tell because it's got the cool lines. Now, sadly, I've kind of had some of the stuff spoiled because I was talking to Brian Ball on Discord one night, and he told me some stuff he probably shouldn't have told me, which will impact my reactions to everything else that happens. But there's that, then we get the sequence set to Lady Gaga, where he just pulls hatchets out of nowhere and begins to murder zombies. It's a great book. And then, you know, bad things happen because nothing good can ever happen to a fictional character. It's always got to be something bad happening. Rags number 6, really good, man. It's hard to overstate how good Luigi's art is in this book. It really is. There's been a change-up in the team, too. Oh gosh, I can never pronounce that name. I'm going to say it wrong. Capuchin isn't doing the colors on issue 7. It's actually one of Brian's friends, Raven, is going to do the colors on issue 7 instead of Capuchin because stuff happened. Yeah, Rags is so good, man. It's hard to overstate. We're going to come back to this book. We're actually going to do the next book first. We had Vampirella. Why not have a horror movie host? Oh, everything has got to be coming like to a head in this book because we've got like the crazy cult. We've We've got Dracula. Vampirella's trying to get her darkness back. Wow, I said that wrong. Elvira's trying to get her darkness back. The witches, the magic people, took all her darkness from her. That's why her dress is white. And of course, we got the superhero over here, who I swear is Brian Ball. It's not. In fact, the artist... who's the artist on this? Michael Avallone? No, that was the writer. Okay, I was wrong. The writer, David Avallone. There we go. He just kind of looked at me funny on Instagram. He was like, "What are you talking about, bro?" Hey, welcome back, Eli Easy. Oh, sweet. Sweet, dude. That is awesome. I got one of them. Did you get a number 2? I think they're still for sale because they overprinted. So if you want to get a number 2 Onyx, you totally can do that. I don't know if you've already got one or not. All I can see is no one art. Yeah, he kind of looks like the Phantom. He's like Batman, except he only fights like magicians or something. Which actually makes him like that one City of Heroes character I had. My Katana Super Reflexes guy. Did that was waiting at the post office. Nice! I don't think they've shipped mine yet. Anyway, I just have a ton of fun with this Elvira book. I would never call it really good, but there's some funny stuff in here. Some very self-aware stuff, like she will just break the fourth wall and start talking to the reader. And when the book is clever, or the book is not trying too hard, it's really funny. When the book is trying hard, it's not so funny. And last book of the week. Oh, also, Eli Easy, do not tell me anything about Dynamite. I got it recorded, and I'm going to watch it tomorrow. And I don't want any spoilers, because I turned on my TV when I first got home, and there it was, Jeff Cobb versus Jon Moxley, and I immediately had to scramble to, like, flip away. So, no spoilers, please. I don't want to know who beat or who won that match. I know it's going to be Jon Moxley. For story reasons, it has to be Jon Moxley, but maybe I'll be surprised, in which case, that's awesome. Oh, speaking of Jeff Cobb, I was watching Ring of Honor, and he was in some crazy 4-on-4 tag match with, it was him, Dan Moff, the champions, Gresham and Jay Lethal, and then on the other side was Young and that guy he's teamed up with, Kid, is it Woods? I think his last name's Woods. And who was the other tag team? Oh, it was the Bouncers, the Beer City Bruiser, and the really, really big dude that's even bigger than me. That was a heck of a match. It's too bad that Ring of Honor on the TV broadcast cut that up, because I really wanted to watch Jeff Cobb suplex like the biggest guy in the ring, whose name I'm blanking on. Malonis, Brian Malonis, that's his name. I really wanted to see that happen. Because if anybody can actually do it, it's Jeff Cobb, because he's built like a power lifter, man. That dude is a beast. I don't know how anybody that's built like a power lifter can do a standing moonsault on somebody. It blows my mind every time I see Jeff Cobb do that. Okay, that's enough wrestling. Let's look at this book. I wasn't going to buy this. Like, if it was not in my box, I was not going to pick it up. My shop man was like, Elizabeth, you put Deceased on your pull list, so I know you want this. And he was just waiting for me there. He does that sometimes. He'll just put something in my box because he knows I'm going to like it. In fact, he's going to get me the trade of the Thanos stuff. I didn't ask for it, but he was like, oh, you like Marvel Cosmic? Let me get you this. I'm like, all right, cool. The Thanos stuff where they introduced Cosmic Ghost Rider. I kind of slept on that because I didn't think it was going to be so good, but he says it's great. And he usually knows what he's talking about. Well, things don't look so good, do they? Because this is in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. Hey, Six! It's the zombie apocalypse! Isn't that amazing? He's not listening. He's already left. Six is like on a break right now. But just in case he's not. Because we're probably going to go be killing zombies on Twitch after this. Day 2 of the anti-life virus. Yikes. You go, Slade. Whoa! Is that Man-Bat? Did Man-Bat seriously take out Deathstroke the Terminator? What? Of all the possible characters to just roll in and wreck his life, it's freaky-deaky Man-Bat as a zombie? This is a guy that could go beat up a Kryptonian because he comes prepared. And some flying bat is going to take him out. Come on, dude. Come on. That's bull, and you know it. I was looking at my receipt to check this out. So, it cost me $22.74. Man, taxes suck. Taxes absolutely suck. Alright, I'm going to flip over and show one more page. Please, something I can show on YouTube. It's Jim Gordon. And the Red Hood, and I really don't like the way the art looks here. In fact, this looks kind of like the art from Killtopia, except it's got more definition to it. In Killtopia it looks better, but it needs way more definition. Well, I love the cover. I'll say that much for the book. Yep. Let's see. Let me just run through all these real quick, and I got one more thing I want to show. Because I'm thinking about doing a review, but I haven't decided on it just yet. This one's cool. I don't think you were here earlier when I was showing this, but it's totally got a pair of signatures on it. And we identified them as the artists. You can see it's Sharpie on there, see how the reflectivity is different, so that's pretty cool. Got that for free. That's also free, because it's a preview book. But we also got this, Vampirella, Mary Jane, loving Mary Jane. Whatever. Yes, Daddy. Rag 6 and Elvira. And there's one more thing I got here that I want to just take a quick look at, because I don't know if I really want to do a review of it or not, because it's probably the weirdest book I've ever sat down and read. And I don't mean like story-wise it was weird. It's Macbeth as a sci-fi manga. Okay, it's not actually a manga because it's printed in the West, but it's totally a manga. When I open this up, or even the cover, look at this. It's definitely a manga. And I bought this like 15 years ago or something. Like this was a purchase I made when I was still in grad school. I might even have bought this at a Walden Books that was on Chapman Highway in Knoxville, which later closed. Like all Walden Books is dead. That was a sad day. Walden Books for life, dog. I'd pour one out for my homie Walden Books here, but I'd ruin my book if I did that, so I'm not going to. This is iced tea, actually, with peach. Anyway, I bought this, and it's just been sitting in a desk drawer since then. It's so old, you can see the pages have yellowed. You can also straight up see, holy crap, it's the actual dialogue from Macbeth. Where's the fate of Cawdor? His great love, sharp as his spur, hath helped him to his home before us. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight. All our service in every point twice done, and then done double. We're poor and single business to contend against those honors deep and broad, wherewith your majesty load our house. Give me a hand, conduct me to mine host. We love him highly, and shall continue our graces toward him. Oh my God! Oh, my brain just died. I read this thing. I started reading it like yesterday, and I finished it today. And whoo, man, Shakespeare. I've always been of the opinion Shakespeare is better watched than it is read, because you can totally flow with like the poetry, the motion and stuff. But when you read it, man, this stuff feels stodgy because the language is so archaic. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Ah, classic lines. Of course, the something wicked this way comes is in here, and all that. And man, where's the one Lady Macbeth thing that I took a picture of that I'm going to put on Instagram? No, it was before the murder. Before the murder. She's scheming. Where are you scheming at, Lady Macbeth? Yeah. Like, if she told me to kill somebody, I'd probably do it, because she's gonna kill me if I don't. She's like crazy and a hottie here. Like, this is impossible to resist. Dang, looks like I showed up late. You did show up a little late, man. We are getting ready to wrap. You know what? But since you arrived, I'm going to make sure I go through the stack one more time just so you can see the cool stuff. It's freaking awesome. Can't read those words floatingly in your brain. Maybe you can't. I mean, I can read it just fine. I don't mind archaic language. But I don't think this is really aimed at, you know, like 30-year-old PhD students. Oh, hey, hold on. There's a sticker here. Where did this come from? It doesn't say. I don't recognize the label. I don't know where this came from. It was probably wherever I bought my volumes of Priest from, which I think was Walden Books. Man, Priest is a good series. Yeah, but I opened this up, and there's this cool, like, we got like dragons, magic, techno nights or something going on, and it's just like, Stardate 1040. The forces of King Duncan are engaged in battle against those of the rebel MacDonwald. Leading the charge is the king's loyal servant, the Thane Macbeth. When shall we meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? As Lerman's Romeo plus Juliet. Is that the one from the 90s, Ninja? Is that the one from the 90s? Because I have a vague recollection of watching part of that one. Puffin Graphics is a children's bookstore. Yeah. I mean, I think this was aimed at like teenagers or something, but man, I don't know how you convince a 14-year-old to read Macbeth. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Romeo plus Juliet all the way through, but I've definitely seen part of it. Alright, so anyway, Mango Bed 717. DiCaprio, yeah. Got that. I was impressed and then suddenly not impressed flipping through it. So, and then I hiccup. Take that for what you will. 50-cent Ben! 50-cent Ben! Also 50-cent Ben. With 2 signatures. So I got this book for free and it's got 2 signatures of the artists. That's incredible. Yeah, that was just a free preview. Dollar comic, which is actually kind of cool. Hold on, let's get that other dollar comic out here so I can snub it. And then there was that thing. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have bought that one because I really don't care about the Flash as a character. On the other hand, it's probably got some cool art inside of it, so maybe I shouldn't be so mean to the book. Vampirella number 8. Amazing Mary Jane number 5. I'm looking so forward to reading that. This Avengers book with this fight with Ultron on the cover. Oh my god, it looks awesome! Rags number 6. I only got 1 cover. I guess my shop man didn't get the other ones in. So I might have to go to AP and buy them from their website. Not that they're going to have any by now. They're probably sold out. And then Elvira. And that's it. I am done. This went for about an hour. That's a pretty good run for a stream. Let's see if we can like arrange these books in some kind of cool looking way after I get the dollar stuff out of here. Because the dollar stuff does not count. You know that Cyber... Man, there's too many cool looking covers here. That Cyberforce cover is awesome. That's kind of cool too. I like his toothy death grin back there. This cover isn't really that awesome looking, but it's got that cool signature. The interior is way better than the cover. This thing is got absolutely crazy, super detailed stuff inside of it. It's all black and white, but it's amazing looking. That was why I picked it up, actually. I didn't even see the signatures. Yeah, we'll just pile them up again. And then I'm out of here. There we go. You all take care of yourselves. I'm going to bounce. And probably Six is going to ambush me on the flip side. And be like, zombies? Or maybe he'll just go, Skyrim? And then we'll end up shooting zombies for a while. So, I will see you all next time. You have a great one. Thank you all so much for spending your time with me. It means a lot that you choose to do so. I appreciate it. I want you to know I appreciate it. And take care of yourselves. I'll see you. Bye-bye. 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 Oh, and remember to click the links in the description below. There should be some links down there that you can click on. Bye-bye. You too, Mango Bed. Sky zombies! I'm gonna have to wave again.